Imagine a United States where the legal system runs on digital assets, not wire transfers. In this alternate 2025, the Supreme Court mandates that all legal settlements over $10 million must be held in escrow using XRP. To stabilize these transactions, the court fixes XRP's price at $45,900 per token. This decree aims to bring speed, transparency, and security to high-stakes legal resolutions. Overnight, law firms and corporations scramble to adapt to blockchain technology. The old, slow banking system is replaced by instant, auditable transfers on a public ledger. This isn't just a tweak, it's a paradigm shift, forcing the legal world to embrace 21st century tech. While fictional, this scenario spotlights the real conversations about how crypto could transform law and finance. Let's ground ourselves. There's no Supreme Court XRP mandate in reality. As of December 2025, Federal Rule 67 hasn't been amended for crypto, and XRP's price is set by the market. The real legal drama is the SEC versus Ripple Labs case in the Southern District of New York. The core question, is XRP a security? The answer shapes how it's sold, regulated, and used. Unlike our fictional world, legal change is slow. Arguments, appeals, and years of uncertainty. The SEC's case is a drawn-out battle, not a sudden transformation. XRP's price and future are driven by ongoing legal developments, not government edicts. The real story is about the struggle for legal clarity, not overnight revolution. This is where the fate of XRP and crypto regulation will truly be decided. To truly grasp XRP's current reality, we need to explore the dramatic and ongoing Ripple versus SEC saga, a legal battle that has shaped the entire crypto landscape and captured the attention of investors, regulators, and the public alike. In August 2024, Judge Analisa Torres delivered a landmark ruling. XRP is considered a security only when sold directly by Ripple to institutional investors, but not when traded on secondary markets. This nuanced decision sent shockwaves through the crypto world, as it partially sided with both Ripple and the SEC. Ripple faced a hefty $125 million fine, but neither side was satisfied. The SEC appealed, seeking broader regulatory authority over crypto assets, while Ripple pushed back, aiming to overturn the penalty and remove restrictions on its business operations. In 2025, a newly appointed, crypto-friendly SEC leadership entered the scene. They attempted to negotiate a settlement, proposing a reduced penalty and the removal of the injunction that limited Ripple's institutional sales, hoping to bring closure to the high-profile dispute. However, Judge Torres denied the joint request, making it clear that court judgments are not easily undone, even when both parties agree to settle. Her decision left the original penalty and restrictions firmly in place, underscoring the power and permanence of judicial rulings, regardless of shifting regulatory attitudes. This move highlighted the judiciary's independence and the significant challenge of reversing finalized court decisions, even in a rapidly evolving industry like crypto. As a result, the case remains in limbo. Ripple's business activities are still restricted, and the legal status of XRP continues to hang in the balance, leaving investors and the industry in a state of uncertainty. Even as regulatory leadership changes and new policies emerge, the courts ultimately have the final say in determining the fate of crypto companies and their tokens. For the entire crypto industry, this saga serves as a powerful reminder. Legal battles are truly won or lost inside the courtroom, not in the headlines or on social media. The Ripple case is far from over, and its outcome will continue to shape the future of digital assets for years to come. Judge Torres's refusal to alter the Ripple judgment underscores a core legal principle: finality. In the legal world, finality means that once a decision is made, it stands firm, even when outside pressures or new opinions emerge. This principle is essential for maintaining trust in the justice system. Once a judgment is final, it's meant to stay that way. ensuring stability and predictability for everyone involved. People and businesses can plan their futures, knowing that the rules won't suddenly change. Courts don't reopen cases just because regulators or politicians change, or because public sentiment shifts. The law is designed to be steady, not swayed by every new development or political agenda. This protects the legal system from chaos and endless do-overs. Without this safeguard, every major case could be endlessly relitigated, undermining confidence in the courts. Ripple and the SEC now face a high bar. They must prove extraordinary circumstances to revisit the ruling. Only in rare, exceptional cases will a court consider reopening a settled matter. The $125 million penalty is significant, but the real issue is the injunction restricting Ripple's business. This restriction has long-term effects on how Ripple can operate and innovate. The judiciary's independence means even a friendlier SEC can't simply erase a judge's decision. The courts act as a check on shifting political priorities, ensuring fairness. For crypto projects, this is a lesson. Final court rulings carry lasting weight, regardless of political wins or regulatory changes. The outcome in court can shape an entire industry's future. The legal process is the ultimate gatekeeper for industry change, setting boundaries that everyone must respect. The system of checks and balances is working as designed, providing stability in a rapidly evolving world. In crypto, the courtroom is where the future is decided, and those decisions echo far beyond the walls of any single courthouse. While legal battles raged on between Ripple and the SEC, a surprising development occurred. The SEC approved the ProShares Ultra XRP ETF, UXRP, in July 2025, sending shockwaves through both the crypto and traditional finance worlds. This ETF allows investors to gain exposure to XRP's price movements through familiar, regulated brokerages, a significant leap forward for mainstream adoption, making it easier for everyday investors to participate in the crypto market without directly holding tokens. However, UXRP isn't a spot ETF. It's a leveraged, futures-based product designed to magnify daily price changes and appeal to more aggressive traders. This means it tracks XRP futures contracts, not the actual tokens themselves, and amplifies daily price swings, potentially offering big rewards for speculators, but also carrying significant risks for long-term investors who may not be prepared for such volatility. Regulators tend to prefer futures-based ETFs because the underlying futures markets are already tightly monitored and controlled, reducing the risk of market manipulation. Still, the SEC's approval of UXRP doesn't settle the question of whether XRP is a security. It simply provides a regulated way for investors to bet on its price, sidestepping the core legal debate. This creates a paradox. While the SEC continues its courtroom battle with Ripple, it simultaneously allows public trading of XRP-linked financial products, sending mixed signals to the market. The situation highlights the ongoing complexity, and sometimes outright contradictions, of crypto regulation in the United States, leaving investors and companies searching for clarity. For investors, UXRP represents a new, accessible, but highly volatile way to engage with XRP, offering both opportunity and risk in equal measure. It's a sign of progress for crypto's integration into traditional finance, but it's far from the end of XRP's legal and regulatory story. The ETF's launch is a major milestone for the industry, but it's not a final resolution. The legal uncertainty surrounding XRP remains, and the next chapter is still unwritten. Back in our fictional world, XRP as the legal system's backbone would have huge ripple effects. Class action payouts could reach thousands of people in hours, not months. No more lost checks or endless paperwork. Law firms would use smart contracts for escrow, automating fund releases and slashing errors and fraud. Demand for XRP would surge, driven by real-world utility, not speculation. The token's value would be anchored in its mandated use, transforming its role in global finance. This scenario shows how blockchain could upgrade the plumbing of justice, removing friction, delays, and costs. While fictional, it highlights the real promise of crypto for making systems faster and fairer. It's a glimpse of what could be if technology and law truly merged. As we return to reality, the gap between our imagined future and today's legal battles is where innovation thrives. XRP's journey mirrors the broader crypto movement. Promise meets resistance from legacy systems and regulators. The blocked settlement, pending appeals, and new ETF are all chapters in a bigger story about adapting to digital finance. Our mission at Crypto Insider isn't to give answers, but to fuel your curiosity and help you ask the right questions. The story of crypto is still being written. Each legal and regulatory twist shapes the future. Stay engaged, keep questioning, and follow the developments with us. The fictional scenario is a thought experiment. The real events will shape our world. Let's keep exploring as the next chapters of this digital revolution unfold.